Our first 3 children, when they came home, they had a tremendous amount of fear. You know, if we left them alone, they were old enough to be home alone, but if we left them home for 30 minutes, you know, once we came home and they were crying and didn't think we were coming back.
They've been hurt by every adult they've ever known in their life, from their biological parents to the orphanage staff to the strangers on the street that was giving our daughter cigarettes and vodka. So why should they trust us? Why should they love us? It took a little time, but eventually it happened.
The best thing about having parents is that you can trust them and talk to them about your problems.
One of the things that we learned is that a lot of times children need to go back to the last time that they felt safe, you know, in their chronological age. Right. So, you know what, sometimes we hold our kids a lot, even though they're teenagers. They really need to be held and to go back to get that nurturing that they missed when they were, you know, when they were toddlers. Even
our 16-year-old daughter, just this week, you know, kind of reverted to some baby talk and just some cuddling and some really weird behavior that, well, I just I allowed her that time. I held her and just let her be a child for just a moment.
We've learned to do time-ins instead of time-outs with our children.
It's a little tougher consequence, too, for them. Now you've got to follow mom and dad around, right by their side, be with them at all times. If they're washing dishes, then I guess I got to be washing dishes, too. So in a lot of ways, it just drives them nuts a little bit. And
but it
gets
builds
through to them, really.
But it builds trust. They know that we're not pushing them away.
Right.
If you're going to choose a battle, you choose the big battles and you win those battles. But we really learned to let a lot of little things go, because nitpicking wasn't going to help build a relationship with our kids.
You know, you got to be mindful that they expect you to draw away and to abandon them again. After all, that's what's happened to them their entire life. It's hard. It's very hard, especially when you're upset and angry, to just grab them and love on them and keep them with you. You do want to send them to their room, or you do want to send them out in the yard, but you gotta draw near. That's the time that they need you the most.
I think it's been amazing for me to see God's plan for our family. And sometimes I didn't understand, you know, why we couldn't have children biologically, or why I've never been a baby person, you know, somebody that wants to hold babies. And He has been so faithful in, you know, developing our lives and putting us together and having this opportunity to adopt teenagers. It's really been, you know, a wonderful thing for us. He's graced me with so much patience, and I never understood why, or I maybe never valued it until now.